The idea was to bring together a group of remarkable people, see if they could become something more, see if they could work together when we needed them to fight the battles that we never could. Phil Coulson died still believing in that idea, in hero. Well, it's an old-fashioned notion. There was an idea called the Avengers Initiative. The idea was to bring together a group of remarkable people, see if they could become something more, see if they could work together when we needed them to fight the battles that we never could. Phil Coulson died still believing in that idea, in hero. Well, it's an old-fashioned notion.
All right, everybody. So, welcome to the podcast, guys. We got the Pegasus Initiative, right? So, welcome to the podcast, guys. We got Jesus Cervantes. Thank you for joining us, Jesus. So, you guys are joined with, of course, David, Fred, and we do have our special guests here, Noah and Johnny from Funko Pop and Sons. So, welcome, guys. So,
hello, what up, guys? How we doing?
So, no introduction into the pop world. I mean, kind of right, very well known. So on tonight's stream, guys, we're just gonna talk about, opening up a business, converting from cons and so forth. I don't want to take up too much of the pre-talk that we talked about, but as always, so hey, Fred, so how was the last week in the shop and everything going on in the Valley? Because it's been here. So.
Yeah, it's been going well, man. We're just preparing for our next big show, San Antonio one. I've been picking up a little bit of collections, Funkos, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. Picked up a nice red pop today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna sell it or I'm gonna keep it, or we'll see. We'll see when it comes in. But just keep a lookout, guys. Keep a lookout. We're posting mostly every day all the new stuff that we're getting in. And it was the summer, so everybody's out there. So make sure to join us from 12 to 8. We'll be here.
So Johnny, what's going on over there, Johnny? How's your week been? I know you've been running around. I know we talked earlier. How's it been?
Dude, it's been crazy. I got work. For everybody that doesn't know, I aside from Pops itself, I got my real job, and so that's nonstop, 24/7, pretty much. I supervise a whole bunch of Dairy Queen, and so that keeps me busy. And then so my son and I, and really it's just the shirt says Funko Pop and Son, which is I'm the pop, he's the son, but really it's been the whole family. My fiance, my daughter, my sister. And of course, us and some other individuals that came by, my nieces, my nephews, and we've been busy at the shop, man. We've been trying to get it going for tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day that we open at noon. Doors open at noon, so we've been very, very busy trying to set everything up just right so that we can accommodate as many people as possible, man. Because we're just as fanatics as you guys are and everybody else that comes into the shop, and so we're very, very excited for that, man. So tiring but excited.
Yeah. Right. How about Noah? What's been going, Noah? I mean, you just graduated, right, Noah? If I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah, I just graduated recently. I've been kind of like living the free life, pretty much just chilling. But whenever my dad calls me, I go. So I've been working. I've been also helping out the shop.
Nice.
Yeah, pricing, just all sorts of things.
All the fun things.
Right, man. Imagine that, graduated, then boom, you're gonna get back to work. What? Not even a minute.
You were out. You survived 12 years. Now here's another couple of years of.
And I tell you this much, man. Yes, he's my son and all, but I think I'm the hardest on him than on anybody. And so, trying to instill a good work ethic and understanding the value of the dollar and the business and so forth. So,
right.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. So, Johnny, we have the podcast every Tuesday. We have different guests, voice actors, different business owners, and so forth. And I'm glad, reaching out to you. I know it's kind of last minute with everything going on, and we're going to keep it short for today because you got a lot of things going on. But we always like to know. A lot of people like to know, how did you get into collecting? Not so much yourself, but sometimes they'll see like us, like the collectors, right? There's 3 different guys, and how did these 3 link up? There are 3 different personalities and so forth. So, I'll kind of give you my background story, then we'll kind of go through Fred, Noah, and you. And a lot of people have been to the podcast before. My dad used to work at the Nickelodeon for security guard there for years. He used to get the Pokemon cards from like the prize people. He would give them to me. I would take them to school and I would sell them to make money, man. I was hustling to make $1. I wanted that ice cream sandwich for lunch, right?
Hot
Yeah.
Cheetos and cheese back then.
Cheers, cheers, bro. I was hustling that money, bro, because
Back when there was all that stuff permitted in schools. Nowadays, none of that.
After Michelle Obama, things went down.
yeah, that's true. Maybe I would have been skinnier. No, I'm just kidding. But that's what got me going there. And Fred, what got you started in collecting, Fred?
I collected anything between like Marvel Legends, Hot Wheels. I did not know anything about Funkos. I was just doing, or I would go look for like treasure hunts, super treasure hunts of just the Hot Wheels, different variations that they got. And then I started learning a little bit more about like the whole collecting aspect of Hot Wheels, and then I started reselling them. I would go to Walmart's back then when they were 24/7, and look at the shippers. I'll be that guy there at 2 a.m, opening the shippers, pulling every single car out just to get the 1 or 2 cars. And then I would go to trade shows. I would do collector manias. I would start selling there, and I started seeing like different people selling like the different items, like Funkos. And I got intrigued by it. So I remember I bought my first Funko was the Armored Batman, the DC Collector's Box one.
Yeah.
It was my first ever pop I ever bought, and I overpaid for it. I paid like $70 for it. And that pop's worth like $10 right now. But I just wanted it. I thought it looked cool, and I was seeing like the guy next to me. I think he used to own a shop back in close to where you guys are at. It's MGM Sportings. I'm not sure they're still there.
Yeah, it's down this way.
Yeah, I think his parents own it, and then he would sell Funkos on the side there. And what's it called? I asked him like, "Hey man, like, how much you make?" And he's like, "Well, I made like 4,000." And I'm like, "What the hell?" And then I'm like, "I made $400 selling Hot Wheels, and this guy made 4,000 selling these figures." So I started doing a little bit of research. I started buying a bunch of different variants of the pops. I remember I bought my first one that I went crazy was like, I think it was a Black Panther Civil War. I bought at least like 60 of them, the glitter ones. I went to every single Walmart, bought every single shipper out, took them all home, and then I reposted them to sell. And trial and error, man. I think I kept like 40 of them because they wouldn't sell, and only 20 of them sold. But yeah, that's how I started, mostly in the collecting. I saw the collecting aspect. I would get the stuff I really like, but then I would buy a lot more to resell.
Very cool. So we got in the comments real quick before we get to you guys. We got Nico here saying, "What's up?" And of course, he's saying, "Papa Sons, congratulations on the shop. I'm happy for you guys." So good old Nick, guys.
Appreciate you, Nico.
Thank you.
Yeah. I know Nick does a lot of the vintage figures and stuff like that, and a lot of smack talking. I'm just kidding, Nick. So, but Noah, so let's get your point of view, Noah. So, what got you into collecting? Was it like your dad? You took it off your dad? What did you start with? How did everything go with that?
It was pretty much all me from the beginning. Like, we've been a fan of like superheroes and stuff, and like, well, I'm mostly a fan of anime, but I'm also a fan of superheroes. But my dad's mostly superheroes, and so throughout all of elementary, I love superheroes. And I remember one day that we went to at the mall at Spencer's, and we bought 2 pops. Those were our very first 2 pops. One was for me, and one was for my sister. One was Deadpool, and the other one was Catwoman from The Dark Knight Rises. And only one of those pops actually did pretty good. And that, like, the Catwoman's like $80, right?
No, it's like 180, I think.
Yeah, and that was for my sister, who just like had it in like her closet. And I had my Deadpool outside, and it's like $15.
Yeah, you never know, man. You never know.
And so after that, like, I couldn't get my hands on like figurines that like those Marvel Legends, because those are like a lot more expensive. Like, I thought they were a lot cooler, but with Funko Pops, they're a lot easier to obtain. Like at Walmart, like Target, they have them pretty much everywhere. And so once like I was in freshman, middle school, high school, that's when I started really collecting. I started getting like Naruto, Inuyasha. Well, actually, no, Inuyasha didn't come out. But yeah, that's when I started collecting really. And then my dad was like, "Okay, you want to go to conventions?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And yeah, that's pretty much it. Went on and on.
Dude, we go to the very first convention, right? And so I would just follow him around because I really wouldn't, at that point collect much, aside from, I used to collect baseball cards, football cards, basketball cards, stuff like that. But like when I was in junior high, I'm way past junior high now, but I have about 30,000 sports cards in boxes, and talking about baseball, basketball, football, hockey, uh, you name it, man. Desert Storm. I mean, you name it. A whole bunch of different type of sports cards or card collections. But the first convention that we went to, or actually several conventions that we went to, we would spend a good amount, or actually I would spend a good amount, right? Because he would want to buy this, buy that, whatever, and I'd be like, sure, whatever. And so eventually, his collection started getting a little bit too big, and then I started collecting too. And so that's what prompted us to basically start selling, because it was just getting too many. We were getting too many. And our very, very first show was the United Collectors Expo. I remember talking to Mando. And I was like, hey, man, what's it like? What do I need to do to get in this and whatever? And he says, no, we'll just, be ready. And, we post, a few days before, a week before, whatever, for the vendors. And, if there's spots available, you're welcome to buy one. And sure enough, man, bought one table and never looked back. So it's been good, yeah, he was I call him the catalyst, because he was the one that was able to get us into that show, and so for our very, very first show or event. But super cool, man. Super cool.
Very cool. We got Miguel in the comments saying, hey, yo, and then congratulations on their success. Wait, for us or Johnny? No, I'm just kidding. That was for you, Johnny. So everybody's excited, man. They want to go somewhere to stop.
Yes, man. No. I've been very humbled, or we've been very humbled. We've gotten a very, very good response. There's people, that come and actually start pulling the door, wanting to get in, and we let them in, right? But we officially don't open until tomorrow. But yeah, man, we've gotten that type of response, and it's been awesome. It's been really, really cool, and so we're very happy and very humbled about that.
Cool. We got Jerry saying hi, and we got Miguel saying both. I know you guys, Miguel, but right now it's Pop and Sun time to shine, man. Come on.
We can
You have a crazy collection, right, Johnny?
What's up, Fred?
You have a crazy collection, right? Like I've seen, like every time you post a photo, I've seen some like crazy girls in the back every once in a while.
Yeah, like the Obi-Wan in a blue box, just on out there.
Yeah, like I see, like he has a bunch of. You have like San Diego Comic-Con's pieces and stuff like that, right?
I have
Those are PC.
Yes, I have the Batman 480p San Diego Comic-Con, the 2010 one. That one's like a $3,300 pop, I think, the last time I checked. I have the Obi-Wan that David wanted, the large font blue box, OG, Star Wars. I have the Han Solo. We actually won the lottery for the Ghost Obi-Wan, and so we were able to purchase it for $26, bro. We purchased the pop, shipping included, right at our footsteps, basically at our front door. And so I actually gifted that to him for his birthday a few years back when it actually dropped. And so there's quite a few in there, but I mean, of course, I see all these pages on Facebook, about grails and stuff, and some of them are going for, 15, 20, 30, like those Funko, the Friendums. Dude, it's crazy, going for $40,000 or something like that, and then
the Willy Wonka, the Clockwork,
$100,000 for the Willy Wonka. It's man, we should have, back in the day, we would see him all over the place, and I would never buy him. But if I would have known what I know now, then
all day.
Same story for everybody, man. I remember I went to management training in Dallas, and I saw the whole Supernatural line, the FBI Sam and Dean, and I saw every single one of them, and I was like, man, these things are pretty cool, and I just left them there. Each one of those Supernatural pops are over $100 now, and you think about it, they were $825, $875 back then on the shelf.
Yeah,
it's crazy, man, of how no one even saw this kind of stuff as potentially being a multi-million, billion-dollar industry that it is to right now. And you have all these sub businesses like ourselves that are making a good amount of living off of this.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So we got Fred's mom with the hi. We got Dragon Bros saying greetings and congratulations on opening Amigos with the
thank you
with the salute. So and then congratulations on a new shop from the shop mom, right? I guess we can call her shop mom. I hope your mom doesn't get mad at me. I hope your mom don't get mad at me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
But all right, man, that's cool. So, I'm glad we were able to get into the introduction of that, man. It's true. Sometimes you think about all those different things. And I know you talked about the turning points, right? You collected so much, you decided to move on to selling that United, which is awesome. So did you start off in the United at the FAR Convention Center or in the Edinburgh one?
No, it was at the Edinburgh one. It was May 21st of 2020, I believe, or 2021. I think it was 2021. It was still right around where COVID was still, I guess, barely coming into the valley, and people were taking it really, really serious and so forth. And so, so we kind of experienced the whole thing with the whole COVID stuff going on. But it was awesome, man. It was awesome. I remember I have a sedan, and we were able to fit the boxes that we took that day in my back seat, which was 3 boxes worth, about 60 pops per box. Mm-hmm. And now we take like 9, 10, 12 boxes at times. Mm-hmm. Convention time we took about 20 something, or Comic-Con we took about 20 something boxes. So that's how much we've actually grown, our business, and it's with all the help of everybody that's been supporting us and helping, purchase this, purchase that, whatever, but it's very humbling, man. It really, really is. We've gotten a very, very good response from everybody, and so very, very grateful.
Very good. So what would you say? I mean, obviously, we talked a little bit before you opened up shop, right? We had a little off the record conversation, right? But so far, I know you're opening up in Mission, right?
Yes, sir. Mission.
So what are some of the roadblocks that you and Noah have encountered? What's kind of been one of those things that you just like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that? And I know with your retail experience, the retail experience that we have parameters in place to prevent a lot of things, right? But when it becomes you having to do the business, you're like, oh man, like the cost is actually this much. Like, how can I deviate from it? So what's been some of the roadblocks you guys have come across that you want to share for people that are interested in doing things like this?
Well, I mean, it's keep in mind, there's a lot of steps, but at the end, it's all worth it. It really is. I mean, what I'm talking about is, permitting. We were talking about the permitting, and there's actually a very lengthy process to getting your business license, by the city first and foremost. And then after that, first and foremost, you have to apply for the business license. That's after that you go and you do your assumed name certificate, at the courthouse. And then so you apply for the business license, you pay a certain amount, depending on the city, you pay a certain amount. Then you got to wait for the city inspector to come and inspect you. And so it just really depends on, their schedule as to when they come, so you're at their grace. That I'd say probably timing is probably the biggest obstacle. But after that, you got to go to the health department, even though you're not going to sell any type of foods or whatever. You go to the health department, you get cleared with them. And after that, you get the fire marshal to come in here. They do the inspection themselves. They tell you what you need to do. If you need to do anything, you pay every single one of these inspections. You have to pay, out of your pocket to get them to come over here. And then lastly, I'm not sure how everybody else does it, but here in Mission, you can't connect your power. You can't connect your electricity until you actually completed all this process. And so, and that's not to, like if you go to irs.com, you can register your business, however you want. You can do sole proprietor, you can do LLC, in some cases corporations, whatever you want to do. But just because you register with them doesn't necessarily mean that you're good there. There's a lengthy process, and yes, it's challenging at sometimes, but it's all worth it, man. It's all worth it. It just, I don't know. You can be negative about it, and but at the end of the day, man, it's about your goal and wanting to accomplish that by opening the shop, and that's what we do, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very good. So we got Nick saying, "Can I do rapid fire questions?" Go ahead, Nick. Just keep them, appropriate. And then we have
Noah can answer some of them.
Okay.
Louis Fernandez. I'm sorry. Best of luck on your new endeavor.
I know Louis.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I know Louis. So thank you, Louis.
Thank you.
We got Maggie on. Thank you, Maggie, for joining us. Hello, Fred and David. And, of course, Funko Pop and Sons, Noah and Johnny. Johnny's like, what about us?
It's okay. We'll say hi to Maggie.
Yeah. Hi, Maggie.
what's it called? Awesome. So that's very true. So I want to see if Nick is on, if he's gonna do any other questions here. So we got Jay Ree coming in with congratulations, brother. Proud of you all.
Appreciate you, buddy, man.
you.
You guys are awesome, man. I really appreciate the prayers and the the good energy, man. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
We got Nick with this question. What is one Christmas gift you wanted but never received?
Noah can
some
answer
of
that.
What do you got, Noah?
I probably a PS5. That's probably one. But I did get an Xbox Series X though, so that's something.
That was pure luck, man. That's when everything was sold out and we couldn't get anything anywhere.
Now there's like 60 of them in every single Walmart and everywhere you go to now.
What's it called? We were at Walmart. I need some new headphones because my one's broke. And then this was during the time where Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5s were like off the shelves completely. And so when we get there, we get to the register and we see like 5 boxes of Xboxes on there. And
I hadn't seen him. I
was like, Dad. I was like pointing around.
But he was freaking out. He's like, Dad,
And it turns out it was a whole bunch of like online orders that
were canceled.
Yeah, that were canceled. And so we decided, hey, Dad, can you buy me one?
I wanted to buy all of them actually, but they're like, no, one per person. And so I'm like, I called my sister, hey, because she wanted 2 for her boys, my nephews. I said, dude, if you want them, you better get your butt over here. They live in McAllen, and so we were at the Palmhurst one. And so, they hauled ass over there, and they were able to get some. I think you got one of your friends over there.
No, my friend, I called my friend.
He got there late. That's right.
And he got there late, and they're all gone.
Yeah, but we were able to actually get 4 out of the 5, and of course not for ourselves, right? But yeah, it was awesome.
That's good. I have a PS5. I just updated, man. I haven't turned it on in like 6 months. I'm such a bad person. Like, there's people like dying for one, and I'm just over here like with no updates or nothing.
Dude,
Mine's used for Netflix and Hulu.
You probably had dibs on all that because you work at Walmart, so you were probably waiting by the trailer. Like as soon as they would pull up or back up, you were probably waiting to get some, right?
I know what you're talking about, sir.
We got some new Walmart exclusives coming in tomorrow, guys. Just letting you know.
You never get high on your own supply.
I ordered 27. They're on this next trailer.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say I never ordered extra, but I mean I have. So
Nico was another question.
Yeah, what do you got? We got Dragon Bros saying if you're ever in the Brownsville area, drop off business cards to support you all. And then we've got Nico asking, what is one Funko line that was never made but you wish that was made? And of course, JJ responded with Nintendo because he's like a Nintendo guy, But what do you think, Noah?
That's a good I guess line that they haven't gotten to.
Yeah, they haven't made Legend of Zelda or Mario Bros. I think, right?
No,
they've only made Pokemon. That's the one. But the one is probably a show. Like I don't think many people know. It's an anime called Gurren Lagann. That's my number one anime. Mm-hmm. So if that ever happens, like if they ever make a Funko, that's what I thought.
The anime guy is JJ in the chat. That's JJ's the anime
JJ,
guy.
would you know about
Gurren Lagann? I don't know.
Gurren Lagann, JJ.
Yeah.
If JJ doesn't know, I'm gonna be shocked. Bro, that's a good anime there. He has to know. You see?
Oh, we got Cervantes saying Berserk. We got Will, one of our proud sponsors for the Terra Sam signing, just throwing it out there.
That'd be super cool. The Smash Bro line that would be super cool.
Yeah, I'm sure they made it.
Fan service. Oh, it's a fan service.
Walmart people get first dibs. Of course, we get first dibs. Come on now.
It's not a fan service anime.
Very cool. So, Johnny. So one of the segments that we do during this podcast before we kind of get into that next section is, we do a deep dive into Facebook, Instagram, kind of explaining some pictures that we find. So you can hand it up between you and Noah if you want to, or you guys want to answer together. But I'm gonna share some photos. They're not too bad, I promise. I don't think they're bad. So let me get them preloaded here. So you can just explain, what was going on in the picture and so forth. All right. So let me just get this going here. Let's see. Don't get nervous, okay? I promise it's nothing bad. So But what we got going on right here? So, just kind of explain what's going on in this picture. You know, what's the context behind it? So, I don't know. You want to go first?
Hold on, you go first.
Well, that's actually at the collector parking lot event.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but all I can tell you is that it was damn hot.
Yeah, it was fun.
And
What kind
windy.
of subs were they, man?
Always windy. What kind of what, Fred?
What kind of subways were there inside? I see some Subway in the picture, man. There's a Subway in the
Oh,
bottom.
yeah, that's what I mean. That's what
What was in that sandwich?
Yeah, that's what I want to know, man. What was in the sandwich?
Just meatballs, bro. Just meatballs.
No, meatball marineros. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way
Yeah.
to go.
So that actually went for sale, and actually somebody bought it.
Does it? That's funny.
That's a little bit different of the setup you're used to, right? Was that one of the ones you first did?
I think that was one of the first ones, dude. And man, props to you guys. We would always do very, very well at your shows, dude. We did. You guys need to do some more, because we always had really, really good turnouts there.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it very much. We're getting into it. We got announcements coming up later, and let's see. How about this? What's going on here?
Dude,
Yeah, that's the amount of packages we get like pretty much every day. Like it's on the side of the couch right near the door. The funny story is that my dad got banned on like
Funko
Funko
for a while.
So they couldn't send Pops to his address. So they put it under like my name.
I created different accounts, because I it's Funko, right? So you need that exclusive, right? And this is when they were all selling out, I don't know, a few years back. And so they would sell out, and since they banned me because, if it's only 2 per customer, it should be only 2 per customer. But hey, man, they would let you order. You would place your order, then go in again, place another order, and so they would let you. So I would do it, right?
Yeah.
And then, without warning, I get an email and saying that, I abused, the purchasing of them and that I was being banned. I was like, what?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it went on for a while, but then just recently that they switched up their website. Remember when you had to like redo your password and your credentials and everything?
Yeah.
I was able to get back on. So cool.
Very good, very good. I've never think I've been banned from Funko.
Yeah, that how many were you ordering, man? That's what I want to know.
It depends. It depends on who it was, but I was ordering from 2 to
Too many?
as many times as I could go back in there and buy them.
I used to be the same way, Johnny. Like when any exclusive would come up, I would get like 3 or 4 of them in the same name, maybe even like for 3 or 4 orders of 2 apiece.
Hey Fred,
And
right? Just tell them the truth, Fred. Tell them the truth. We have a group chat where we would send the link for checkout.
Yeah,
And that was it.
now we just send the link and we got like multiple people. Everybody buy it, we'll cash app you. We got you. And then,
100%.
That's the way to do it, man.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Shout out to the team there unnext unofficially. Thank you guys.
That's a good idea. I
Guys
need to
and
do it
girls.
with my team. I need to do it with my people.
Yeah, that's a free tip. Just
next one we're gonna try.
You know what? And I'm gonna put it out there before we share the next one. I did it for the John Lennon's because I really wanted to chase, like for me, and that was a lot of money, man. Like straight up, like
Do you
I
want
mean,
like,
like-
$400?
it was like 18 of them or something. It was it's like $100.
Did you get the chase?
I got 2.
You got like 2 of them.
Yeah.
You needed 3.
I needed 3, 1 for each of my
Yeah.
brothers and me.
Yeah, I remember you always tell me for me and for my brothers.
Yeah, exactly. So we're huge Beatles fans, but that's a little tip and trick there. So, what about this picture? What's going on here? What's the context of this one?
Okay, yeah, that's during this year's Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I was dressed up as Ben 10, and we were looking at the sales that we made, like what was bought, and yeah, we were doing really good that day.
Yeah, and that was Friday. That was before the damn storm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
Everybody loved Friday.
yeah, no, it was perfect until it got eventually good, right? But yeah, that storm threw everybody for a loop.
Yeah, we thought Saturday was gonna be our best day, but that storm kind of really slowed it down.
Was it y'all's first South Texas Comic Con before? Or?
No, yeah, this was the first one where we actually had a booth. Yes,
Oh,
and
nice.
we did Anime Fiesta
Twice.
the year before this Comic Con, which was last year, and then we got into Comic Con, and so we're scheduled to do as many from here moving forward. You know, we're registered for Anime Fiesta. We're registered for South Texas Comic Con this coming year, and PokeFest, and all these other little or big shows that are here locally.
We got Maggie coming in with the Ben 10. You got a fan there, Noah?
Yeah.
Cosplayer.
That's
There you go,
another
very
one,
nice.
man. That'd be a good line. Because aside from Swampfire,
Oh yeah, there's like no Ben
there's
10
no Ben
pops.
10 pipes.
That's like
So Ben 10 would
Probably
be
gonna make an NFT of it.
that'd be awesome.
I hope I don't want NFTs because they're hard to get.
Well, true.
And one of the last pictures I have here. What about the context of this photo? I know this is the Ultra Gaming Expo that came out here. So how is it meeting the voice of Kratos?
Yeah, he was really cool. I was the one who like waited in line while my dad watched the shop. But yeah, he was really cool, really chill. Like it's so different because he plays like such a violent character, like, and like he's actually such a chill person in like real life. So I was like, pretty cool.
So actually, man, his manager, Mr. Jackson, Damian Jackson, messaged me a few days before the show, actually a couple weeks before the show. And I had posted, I think I had like 8 Kratos. And so he messaged me and he says, hey, man, I'm looking to buy some of your cases, of Kratos Pops. And I said, I'd love to sell them to you, but I don't have cases. I only have 8, 9 maybe. And he says, well, how much are you selling them for? And so, I messaged him this and that, whatever. And we couldn't work out a deal, but it turned out that he was there that day. And, I got to, I guess, meet him and meet Mr. Carson. So, it was actually super cool. He signed him, and actually Mr. Jackson, the manager, actually was the one that took that picture. So it was super cool, man.
And we got Maggie coming in with the awesome pick, right? Look at you guys. I don't know which one's happier between both of you guys.
Hey, like that smile, like okay, like I don't know about that smile for me.
No. And then, but yeah, I mean, so when the Ultra Gaming Expo, were you excited about it? Like, what was going on? Like, was it something you guys were looking forward to? Because I know you always plan out your inventory, Johnny. Whether it's coming out like into STX, you tend to have the Halos and so forth and all that stuff. So
yeah, I try, man. We really try to stay ahead of the game and give people what they want. Especially if there's going to be some celebrity or voice actor there. We try to get as many as we can so that we can help them with that experience, man.
And what would you say the most rewarding thing is? Like, is it just making a lot of money, or kind of connecting people with their collection, or what do you think?
Well, money's good, bro. Money's always good. But you know what? It's like I told you earlier, it's Funko Pop and Son. I'm the pop, he's the son. And, of course, my daughter's involved. Faith is involved now. My sister, Diana, my sister, Patty, sometimes, my fiance, Roxy. That's the biggest or the most rewarding. The fact that I get to do it with my family, most importantly with my kiddos, is to me is family is everything, man. Family is everything to me. And so I'm very, very grateful, that God has opened up this opportunity for us to be able to do it together, man. So what do you think?
Like, sorry.
The most rewarding part of doing this?
Honestly, the $100 I make, I'm just no. But yeah,
I pay them. When we do shows and stuff like that, that's what he's referring to.
yeah. But I had a really good fun time, like going to all these places, just looking around, seeing what I could find, and hanging out with my family, spending time with my dad. But yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice.
Very cool. So the last picture I'm gonna have you kind of explain here, Johnny. Let's see if I could pull it up here. Hopefully I get a clean pull up here. I had to switch to the business profile. So what's going on in this picture?
Well, that is basically just an advertisement, a little flyer that we printed out, or that I printed out for tomorrow, actually, June 28th. Doors open at 12 o'clock. And that is going to be our soft opening. So tomorrow, 12 p.m. is our soft opening. And then July 15th is our actual grand opening. So tomorrow we're going to have, basically just, people can come in and check out the shop and buy and shop and all this good stuff. But on July 15th, we're going to have giveaways. We're going to have some signed Funko Pops. And actually, a big part that I didn't mention earlier, we're gonna have some of these, given away, and we have Tanjiro, we have Naruto, and then we have Luffy, and they're all signed. They're all JSA certified or authenticated. I'm sorry, and those were actually everybody knows Miguel, right? Miguel Garcia.
Yeah.
Those were actually given to us as a I guess new shop warming gift.
Yeah.
And the only thing he asked for us to give him away as a giveaways. And so thank you, Miguel. I mean, you have no idea. I mean, you caught me completely by surprise, and I thought it was really, really cool of you. You didn't have to, but thank you. Really, really appreciate you for that. We're gonna have goodie bags. We're gonna have raffles. Everybody loves Dairy Queen treats, right? We're gonna have some Dairy Queen treats.
Nice.
So it's gonna be fun.
Fly down. If you get some steak fingers, Dave is flying down.
Bro, for sure. We've talked about this plenty of times, bro.
I got you.
That's awesome, man. So Miguel, for anybody out of context, owner,
RGB
operator, RGB Collectibles,
Yes.
good dude, does a lot of cool stuff. A lot of pop-up events and stuff
Yeah,
like
check
that.
him out, man. He's got good stuff too. A lot of autographs. A lot of some grails as well too. A lot of anime. But yeah, check him out. He's got good stuff.
Well, we won't take too much of your time, Johnny. I know we just said 30 minutes. We went over 5 minutes, more or less. Would you like to do a virtual tour, or do you want to kind of save it for an opening? It's up to you, man. I don't want to put you on the spot.
Let me go ahead and turn this around real quick so that we can. All right, there we go. Can you guys see me there?
Oh, there you go. Yep,
See
yep,
us?
yep. We got you.
All right, so let's start over here. Everything is by sections. Back here is the anime wall. There's a whole bunch of anime there behind them. All together, guys, we have about 2,000 pops in here. We got some Loungefly bags. Yeah, and then all this is anime right here. We got some large pops. We got a whole bunch of pop tees, large days or days. We got Pokemon. We got some really cool event time.
All right, Johnny.
I think we lost you, Johnny.
I think we lost you here, but I think we're gonna have to regroup there.
Okay.
You
I'm
can't-
like, wait. There you go. Oh, you're cutting off of it.
It's good.
No, there you go. Now, welcome back.
All
Welcome
right,
back.
Yeah. And then back there, you guys can see is the black.
The black
What he
light
does.
corner. Hey, Fred.
You
So
got
if you walk in there,
Spider-Man
what do your
wall
hands
back
gonna look like,
there.
Fred? But yeah.
We got the autograph Kratos. We got a whole bunch of Marvel, a whole bunch of DC, a whole bunch of Star Wars, a whole bunch of Disney. So
I heard Star Wars.
yeah, man, we got a little bit of everything for everybody. So come on out tomorrow. Doors open at noon. You guys can check us out, and again, we're very thankful and very humbled by the response that we've gotten. So thank you so much for everything, man.
Thank you.
Thank you guys also, David.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fred, you guys have been a big catalyst in this, in us getting the shop, and we're very, very thankful, that you guys were able to help us out, and we've learned a lot from you guys. Like I said, Mando as well, Miguel. Miguel was a big help, and there's a lot of people that I could name, man. But more than anything, thank you for everybody that's been a part of this, and we couldn't have done it without you. My family, couldn't have done it without them. So thank you. Can't say that enough.
I get you. Appreciate it, Johnny. So real quick, before we get you logged off, man, what's the address? Someone's asking exactly where on Conway are you guys located at?
Okay, so we're on 1410 North Conway, Suite B. And
It's near Jitters and La Fruteria. Like there's
Yes.
a big red building.
we're actually right next to the fruteria. Everybody, it's right off of Conway. You don't turn into any streets or whatever. It's right off of Conway.
And we have a big light that shows our location at night.
Yeah. So
Nice.
we're here, man. Come on out. We'll have fun together.
Sounds like a plan. Well, appreciate you, Johnny. I'll let you get to your thing. Good luck. Hopefully, Fred will stop by because I can't right now, But when I'm in town, I'll stop by for sure, man.
Awesome,
So-
man. Well, I appreciate you guys again. Thank you for having us on, and best of luck to you guys as well, man.
Thank you.
Make sure you guys check out Funko Pop and Sons Facebook page for all the good events coming up. And like always, have a good one, Johnny. You guys have a good one. There's Noah. Thanks, you guys, for joining us.
Thank you guys.
Awesome, guys. Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
guys.
So So very good. So thank you guys for staying on with us. So as we know, we got Johnny Funko Pop and Sons opening up. Great. And what? Oh, Fred, your black
Tomorrow.
light, your hands will be red. So
I see that my face will be glowing. Well, what's up with that? What's up with that?
yeah. But that's pretty funny. So, but that's hilarious. But again, guys, so thank you guys for joining us. So it's been an awesome week. I know we got superhero car show coming up, right, Fred?
Excited, bro. And you,
bro.
fucking Garfield, Haley Stafford,
2%, 2%, homie.
Bo-Katan, Emily Clark, Kit Harington, right? Supposedly everybody, Albert was talking to me yesterday about it, man. He was saying that Albert's like that's one of the best shows he's done as an artist. He was like
Really?
he went to go sell as an artist, so I might commission some work for him because he wants to draw on some of the Scarlet Witches that we got.
Oh, nice.
So, and I know I have a butt ton of them, so I'm probably gonna get him to draw on a good maybe 5 or 10 of them, just if I could see, to see how those do over there. I think that would be a good addition to have like some nice art on them and getting them signed by the actors or the actress. But yeah, man,
It's crazy though, right? Because like if you really think about it, bro, like with Funko Pop and Sons opening up and everybody opening up shop, I know Anthony opened up and so forth. It's just crazy the selective or like the selection that customers have now. Because when you and me wanted to collect, bro, it's like nothing.
Yeah, I remember I saw what was it when I used to collect the diecast vehicles, man. There was no shops. There's only one shop open, and I actually met him over here in the Mercedes show last week. It was they used to be called RGB Diecast, and it was located. It was like the only shop in Klausner. And if you think about it now, there's like 6 shops in Klausner's. You got Gnarly's, you got Anthony, you got Press Start Gaming, Neon Comics. There's just an abundance of everywhere, man, and it's a growing market, man. It's a really fast growing market here in the Valley.
Absolutely. And for everybody who doesn't know, we do have Terra Sands coming to the shop on August 27th and at the All Valley Expo in Mercedes, Texas, August 26th. At our shop and in Mercedes, we'll be charging a $5 entry fee. Well, Armando's charging $5, so we're charging $5, right? I want you guys to know the $5 does not go to us. That's like the food and the flight, and there's a lot of $5. Hopefully, we get right. But you don't really make a lot of money off the in-store signings, guys.
Yeah.
But we do have some big plans coming up in October. So just an FYI. So you guys give us some feedback. What do you guys want to see? You want to see like some My Hero, maybe more Pokemon people? I mean, I don't know, man. I think as a market, we're so used to Power Rangers, Spanish actors. I think Pokemon, some other My Heroes. I think that's a good market to go after.
Yeah, anime's always been a growing market. I know anime is one of the biggest things up right now. So I think like in that genre we do good. I know some people prefer, and just keep it like realistic. Like I know we would love to get like Hayden Christensen here or Ian McGregor, Chris Evans, but we ain't in that level yet.
You got hello there money.
Exactly.
Woohoo! All Valley UCX. I was just there, saw Fred, not you there. Even though you said I'll see you, I lied. You lied. I lied.
And David ain't nowhere near here.
No, I think the next visit I have in the Valley is going to be my anime is G.I. Joe's. I ain't wrong. My next stop I think in the Valley is in October, bro, or sooner if I quit. I don't know. Who knows? I wonder if anybody from my shop's listening or from my store's listening. What?
And yeah, they're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna go and you're gonna come in October. Oh
yeah, bro. Son's birthday, bro. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, meow. So,
yeah.
How was Mercedes for? I know that you said it was a lot of vendors and some traffic. How did it go?
A lot of vendors, man. Yeah, there was a lot of vendors. It's like I would say probably at least like a quarter. Like it's a lot bigger than what's it called? It's a lot bigger than the Edinburgh Center. But it just doesn't look like it because there was like 4 rows of vendors on each side. They had a little opening on the sides. Any plans on making our own expo?
Sorry about that.
So that, man, we're thinking about it. We're doing some market research, looking for venues, looking at everything. Because I know we usually do the outdoor events, and they're nice, man. But right now, at 112 degrees index outside, we don't want people getting hurt with heat strokes or damaged products. So that's one thing that we took into consideration.
Yeah, got you, bro. Got you.
That's one thing that we checked because we know we got a lot of feedback from the vendors saying that one, it was hot, that they did good. Remember we had that poor dude that had no canopy that was bright red at the time.
That was when I put my foot down. I was like, no more, bro. That dude was gonna pass out.
He was happy. He made a good amount of money, but he was burnt beyond recognition. That poor dude he went from white to red by the time the show finished.
So I mean, transparency though, I know as a business, and I mean everyone that stayed on so far. Love the Mercedes venue is huge, but I still love Edinburgh. Right, Edinburgh is just the home, the OG, right? I mean, technically far as the home, but it's still good. I know that we're looking into different events, guys. I mean, a lot of times, we have United and stuff going on every other month and so forth. But, honestly, guys, it's all about, staying in for the long run. A lot of times you can have vendor events and it has to outgrow itself into bringing talent. And I mean, you guys have seen it with some of the shows. Someone will just start a show with nowhere, bring 4 or 5 guests, and it's a one and done show, And, we have to evaluate the market to be consistent. I know we and Fred have always talked about doing it, but definitely for sure, we are going to do one, if not next year, towards the end of next year. We're just kind of lining up a lot of stuff. I mean, how do you compete with someone bringing Kane, bro? Danny's bringing Kane, bro. The mayor, homie.
The big rig machine, bro. That's like wrestling, like at its pinnacle moment, bro. Like the next best thing he could probably bring would be like Undertaker or something like that,
bro,
man. Like
100%, bro.
Exactly, but Kane, like fucking Kane, man, that's crazy.
Fucking mayor. Am I getting chokeslammed by him, bro? Shit.
This guy.
Not for sale,
but yeah, he's bringing that guy. Yeah, man, that was a crazy announcement, man. Bring John Cena. We can't afford John Cena.
He's already here.
Yeah, exactly. He was right behind you. You don't even know it.
Yeah, but hopefully that answers your question there, JR or JV, because it's just I mean, if you're gonna do it, I think you should do it right. You owe it to the community. I mean, I don't know. That's just my thought on it, Fred. So yeah, Kane is one of my favorite wrestlers. That's such a lie, Jay. You don't even like wrestling, JJ. Fred, did he used to watch wrestling? Fred, don't lie.
No, we used to watch wrestling. Yeah, I'm not sure if Kane was his favorite wrestler, but what's it called? Like I remember, like I was like, we're 90s kids, so the D-Generation X and stuff like that. Yeah. That's always mine. Like Shawn Michaels, X-Pac. Those were like my favorite wrestlers.
Bro, for a fact that JJ probably liked the Hurricane. You remember the Hurricane from WWE, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming. We got Maggie saying, oh my God, Arnold the Painter, sound freaking awesome. I love his music. But Hernandez was there, so talent makes a difference. Absolutely. We got Jesus Hernandez, Stone Cold Steve Austin, bro. So Scotty Too Hotty, he watched Sonic.
Scotty Too Hotty, bro. Scotty Too Hotty and Rikishi. Yeah. That was like the best fucking team up back then, man. Right.
And then again, Arnold Painter is awesome. He sang good. He had the crowd going. And the attitude there, bro, when you see the Rock memes, he's like, shut up, bitch. Fucking love that shit, bro.
Now it's all like desensitized and all that. You can't cuss and all. You got influencers wrestling, which I'm not lying, man. Like Logan Paul ain't that bad, not a wrestler. The Big Van Vader. There you go.
Hey, there you go. Logan Paul, sponsor us, bro. So that's the case.
Shit.
Strawberry watermelon though.
So. Strawberry watermelon. I got water. Great Value, Walmart.
So, no. Do you know what my last name is? No. But very awesome, man. I mean, I think it brings a lot of diversity to the market. I remember when I was talking to Johnny, I'm like, hey, man, you're the only other one that deals in exclusive. How's North Dakota? So funny story about that. It's like 110 in the valley, and it's like 86 degrees here. So
you're like, ain't that bad.
It ain't that bad. But like, talk to me in November.
There's sun right there right now.
Yeah, talk to me in November. Oh yeah, so like it's what 9 o'clock. I don't want to show my apartment, but like.
The sun's still out there. It's fucking crazy. Actually,
what do you mean it's clean? Don't worry about yourself, woman. Jesus. So
what time is it? What time does it get dark there, bro? Honestly,
bro, it gets dark around like 10:45, 11.
Damn, it's fucking great. Like, bro, it's like fucking pitch black right now. It's fucking 9 o'clock. It's been dark since 8.
And it is the same time zone before everybody asks. Yes, it's the same time zone. So it's central. So. But yeah, George, hopefully I'll be quitting soon, and hopefully you can support me. I heard you got a good job over there.
George's going to be joining us.
That's some 30 days of night shit. That's what it feels like. Ain't going to lie. So, But well, that's pretty much. I mean, you can make this podcast sure I can start working on the reels, guys. But definitely, what do you guys think? Should we have more guests, more voice actors? I can tell you guys, a lot of talent has reached out to us after this podcast we had with Tara. So there's a good chance we could probably get some, at least on the podcast, before they come to the Valley, right?
Yeah.
It's a good time to kind of connect, make it more realistic, I think.
Yeah.
So you guys let me know what you guys think. Send us a message on Facebook, Instagram, whatever you guys think. I want to see more of this. I want to see more business owners. I want to see the aspect. I mean, the podcast is just to be informative, to be honest, Fred. I mean, we didn't really have that big of a plan.
I have some great stories on every guest. Nah, we'll think about it.
I was about to say something, but I gotta be quiet.
Try before you buy.
Right? Shit. I'm down for 2 on that list. So, that's hilarious. But
Yeah, man.
alrighty, guys. Well, appreciate you guys joining the podcast. The last time I wrestled a bear to the ground with my bare hands. Jesus.
Ha. Ha.
You need to find some jokes. But business owners and local artists. That sounds like a plan. We could do that. So it'll be a good one there. But I mean, I think we can probably hopefully get Ramsey on before Anime Fest, and I think JR's got JR has a lot of those mystery boxes, guys. I can tell you right now that I did buy a mystery box. Do I have it here, babe, or no? Oh, you don't want to talk to me now? So I bought one of those boxes, bro, from JR, and it came with an autograph pop from the Goonies, Mikey.
Mikey from the Goonies. Oh,
Beckett. I don't want to take my numbers, but Beckett certified. And then to me, this is the coolest thing here, bro. So I got like it comes with the JSA card and everything, but I got Darth Vader, the stunt actor, and my personal favorite. I think this is kind of cool. I got Terry Crews, bro. What pops into your head when you think of Terry Crews, bro? Be honest.
Everybody hates Chris.
Oh, that's funny. That's what everybody says, but for me, it's white chicks.
Bro, everybody hates Chris, bro. I used to watch Everybody Hates Chris.
He's like, you're not going to jail. I'm going to jail. So, white chicks, right? White chicks. So,
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
And I want you guys to keep in mind, like, it's not like a paid ad or nothing. Like, it popped up on my feed that he was doing a XL pop drop. The box itself, I think, was $150. The pop alone's $149.99 on the website, just FYI. But they dropped that pop culture box, but it was freaking cool. Like, it was not sponsored. There's no like anything. Like, we didn't get nothing out of it. It's a really cool thing. So if you guys are looking at adding some of that stuff to your collection, definitely check it out. But White Chicks, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that's a good one too. White Chicks. See, bro, not a lot of people think Everybody Hates Chris, bro. That's the funny part.
I love Everybody Hates Christmas. Good.
Or what was it? Cheeseburger Eddie, bro, from fucking The Longest Yard.
There you go. There you go.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
He's a McDouble. He's a McDouble.
Babe, I want some McDonald's, please. Thank you. Yeah.
Expendables.
Right.
Was he in Expendables?
He wasn't Expendables, where he had the auto shotgun.
Yeah. Oh, the SK-12.
The A12, yeah. The double A12, yeah. So, but pretty cool, guys. I mean, it comes with I didn't even show it, but the two are JSA certified and everything. One's a stunt double. I mean, that's cool, right? Standing for Darth Vader. Terry Crews is
Demetrius.
awesome.
No, is Demetrius something?
Yeah. Friday. Oh, he did come out on Friday, right? Did he come out on Friday?
Was he Friday?
Did he come out on Friday, bro?
Was he? Nah.
Oh no, Friday after next. Friday after next, bro. I was thinking
he was
the OG one.
He was a prison guy, right? He was
the
prison
guy.
Yeah.
We got Raul. What's up? What's going on, Raul?
Yeah, man.
That's what he pays the guy who got out of prison, but he's like watching all those fucking music videos of the dude dancing and shit.
Yeah.
You got my mom's rent money. So, oh, that's great. But again, guys, so check it out, guys. If you want to upgrade your collection, you could buy it to flip the merchandise. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that Mikey Pop probably sold at the shop when it actually gets back to the shop. But I mean, there's just still cool stuff. Terry Crews I might keep. I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, we'll see what happens. So, but very cool. So, this weekend, any events coming up, Fred? Besides the superhero car show, I think it's a superhero car show, right?
Nah, next weekend.
Next weekend, anything this week or no?
This week, nah, man. Honestly, there's no events this week. I don't believe so. I have to check. I'm like, I don't believe so. Nah, this weekend we got no events. Next weekend, I know I'll be taking off. I'll be gone Wednesday. I'll be gone from Wednesday to Sunday. I'll probably be coming back Sunday night. No, JJ will be here at the shop.
Yeah.
We got
So
4th
if
of
you guys
July.
are looking, if you're looking for a good deal, you better get it before Wednesday because they won't be in the shop on Sunday. So
Oh yeah, majority of all these pops are not majority of all the pops shops are still going to be open, but we're going to take a good amount of inventory over there in San Antonio. So just if you guys are interested in any of the items we got right now, I know majority of these that are back here, the autographs and all the harder to find pops, those are definitely going with us to San Antonio. So if you want a chance in the Chris Evans Captain America, if you want the 2 Kratoses, the Eddie Mudson, I'm pretty sure those are going to go like easily over there. What's up, Chris? How's it going, Mr. The Average Voice?
So funny story about Chris, right? So check it out. So Chris just finished the sponsor ads, right? He did the electrical cabinet company. He did Elite Security. I actually, after this, I needed to post the one that he did for him and for my brother for the sponsors for Terra Sounds, bro. But they came out fucking good, bro. Like,
there you go. If
I
you need
was
some
like,
graphic
damn.
work, it was Mr. Chris P.
Yeah.
Was the average boy to be able to help you out with any graphic work.
Yeah, and then they got that podcast at 9:00 on Fridays. So
There you go.
check it
There
out.
you go.
But yeah, so pretty good, guys. So we'll pretty much wrap up the podcast, guys. I don't like to end it before the hour, but I feel like it was a good time with Funko Pop and Sons, guys. So if you're not doing nothing, of course, Chris, anytime. If you guys are not doing nothing, check out the grand opening for Funko Pop and Sons. It's gonna be there off Conway. Check out their Facebook for
Don't
the
forget,
address.
guys, all the good pops go out the first day.
That's
Don't
true.
forget that. So, like, if you want the very great grails and all that kind of stuff, guys, make sure you guys show up tomorrow there at 12 o'clock. Let him know the collector sent you. He might charge you double, though.
Yeah, sure.
Just let him know.
Yeah, bye, friend David. It was nice seeing you, Fred. Mr. Fred. Mr. Fred.
Yeah, I still got Kukulkan.
Still got
I have a Neymar.
Kukulkan. You still have Kukulkan, bro?
Yeah, I have a Neymar and 2 Luffy's.
You gonna assault those prices lower? No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, hey, there's still allegations. It wasn't proven. We're still good. We're still good. Ezra Miller over there grooming kids, and he's still charging $500 for an autograph. We're good.
Yeah, no shit, bro. It's crazy. But besides that, guys, make sure you guys follow the podcast. We'll see if we get somebody on for next week. I'm probably gonna try. No promises, guys. We'll definitely have hopefully talent for the month of July coming up. Everybody have a safe 4th of July. I start vacation. So
Motherfucker.
and then I have inventory, but you know how that goes.
Oh,
Thank you guys for joining us for an awesome podcast. Make sure you guys follow. If you guys want to do a big favor for like the 9-10 people that are on, if you can go to our YouTube, because like I got like 4 followers on YouTube. Just like, subscribe, nothing out there.
there you go.
Our Facebook footprint is like amazing, bro. Instagram is like all right. YouTube is garbage, bro.
YouTube's like, hey, nah, man, not today. Not today.
Like I'm pretty sure like Mr. Beast would be like, nah, fam. Like, why are you even trying? Like, but you guys have a wonderful night, guys, and we'll catch you guys on the next one, right? Y'all guys have